In celebration mode, the 10th AFLW Grand Final week is underway. We're going to start at Monday night. You're going to see it all live and exclusive. 7:30, the W Awards, hosted by Lauren Wood. Very much looking forward to that. And, of course, your two biggest fans will be sitting on table 96 up the back, you and I.
You betcha, baby.
And we'll have our feet up. We'll be very much enjoying ourselves. Looking forward to that one.
Well, there'll be lemonade for North Melbourne and Brisbane. It won't be lemonade for the two of you. So I'll be looking out for you later. No, it's a great night.
Be careful.
No shoeies, I've told you. Leave it to Craig Starcevich.
Let's preview it. I mean, it's so much to look forward to. The third consecutive grand final. Of course, 2 years ago, Brisbane won. Last year, North Melbourne won. Whose turn will it be next Saturday night? Can you give us the details, first of all?
I can. I've literally just spoken to the AFL. So the game will kick off at 7:45 p.m. So magnificent under lights out at Icon Park. So we will be on air from 7 o'clock live here on Fox Footy. Now, ticketing, because I know these are going to be the hottest tickets in town. Club members can get access at midday on Monday, and then the general public at 2 p.m. So make sure you set your alarms, because it could be history, realistically. I know no team has gone back-to-back in this competition. North Melbourne have got a huge following, so I know they will be out at Icon Park like they were this afternoon in very, very big numbers. And we know Brisbane, they love to travel as well, as they're going for the plethora of sporting trophies up in Queensland. So two powerhouse teams who I'm sure will turn out in force next Saturday night.
OK, head-to-head, they've played 8 times. Right. Brisbane won the first 5. North have won the last 3. The largest margin was 44 points. It was in round 1 last year when Brisbane lost. Closest margin was 2 points. A couple of years ago, Brisbane won. Melbourne showed us today that they are beatable. They did it for 3 quarters. They couldn't sustain it. They ran out of gas. Can Brisbane beat them, and how do you see it unfolding?
Yes, they can. If they play like they did tonight, they absolutely can. And that's the beauty of Grand Final week now, that we've got that to look forward to. 2 teams in really hot form, particularly the Brisbane Lions. It's really important that the competitor, the opponent for North Melbourne, was coming in hot, and Brisbane are coming in really steaming hot. So this is great news. They can beat them. The Kangaroos, I think they'll get a heap out of today, despite the fact they didn't go to plan for the majority of the contest. They'll get a heap out of that. So I'm not losing any faith in what the Kangaroos are capable of doing, but this should now be an absolute all-timer. And this is what we obviously hope for every year we get to a grand final. We want an all-timer. This is what it's going to be. But I think there's going to be some drama at the Kangas.
Well, Lions have a clean bill of health. You would think probably no changes. 3 players haven't played in a grand final. Eleanor Hartle, Sinead Davison and the Irishwoman Nessa Dooley. So they're the 3 that you would think will play for their first premiership. All the others have won premierships. Some have won 2. For the North Melbourne Kangaroos, Mia King is one of their key midfielders. She's been missing for the last 6 weeks with a knee injury. Will she play? And if so, who comes out?
Geez, Huff, I don't envy Darren Crocker having to weigh this one up, because from all reports out of North Melbourne, Mia King is firmly in the mix to play next Saturday night. But how do you take a player out of that? Their emergencies today, of course, were Amy Gavin-Mangan, Ariana Hetherington and Tessa Boyd, who came out of the team for Ailish Sheeran today. So you would imagine Mia's potentially going to slot into the top of that list ahead of those 3. Is it the heartbreak story again? I mean, Eliza Shannon missed out last time around. Is she the one? Could you do it to her again? But Mia King, you can't possibly overlook her. She's such a key player in that midfield.
Before I ask you what would you do if Mia King comes in? So there's 3 that haven't played in a premiership, 3 that weren't there last year. Ailish Sheeran, of course, who crossed over from Richmond, came back in from that hamstring injury today. Eliza Shannon, who played 2 years ago when they lost, and then who was dropped last year and named as an emergency on grand final day, and Blaheem Bogue, the star Irishwoman, playing in her first grand final. They got beaten in the midfield for 3 quarters today.
They did.
If she's fit, they need her. She'll play.
Spot on. If she's fit, she plays. She has to play. So that's the quandary and the dilemma now for the coaching staff of the Kangaroos. What do they do with that? So she comes in. So we saw Sheila play back. She could go forward. Sheeran can go back and play that role. Then you're dropping a defender, which that's when Shannon comes into the conversation. Eliza Shannon comes into the conversation. Outside of that, I don't know who I was going through the list before. I don't know who else would be in the realm of being not picked, let alone dropped, for that grand final. So what I would do as the senior coach is say to all the assistant coaches, you tell me, and then I'll just go with the numbers.
That is
no, it's a horrible situation.
Yeah, right.
But if Mia King's fit, she 100% plays.
Yeah, right. Okay. Huge week. Huge week. Yeah, the news, of course, will be across it all week. Lauren will be across it in the Herald Sun as well. And, of course, don't forget to tune in on Monday night for the W Awards. Will it be one of the Roos players that wins it? Maybe it was Jazzy's year. We'll have to wait and see. Thanks, Loz, for a big day. Thanks, Half. We'll see you all back next week. As we said, we'll begin our grand final coverage 7 p.m. next Saturday night. And it'll be on from 7:45. Good night. Enjoy grand final week. And we'll see you next weekend.